Hello YouTube, this is me, Mr. Shiny. This is episode 72. From our last game we played is that we already defeated the Chicago Cubs. So we're gonna head to our second game to go play against with them again. Play against with them again, I meant to say. So here we go.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers got 18 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 10-2. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. Brian Saito got
Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. The Dodgers are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. James Paxton is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. It minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
There to take it is Escobar, 2 away now. The next Cub up, Ted Williams. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. 0-1 the count. Hit at first. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Coming in for his first at-bat, Reggie Jackson. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Williams, the runner at first with 2 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner's got it. Throw to first to get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. LA's on top 1. Here's Chris Davis now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And that misses, ball 1. Line down the left field line. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Drilled right back up the middle. Escobar has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on the defensive side. Check that out today.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Alex Bregman becomes out number 2 this inning. Stepping in now, Miles Harper. And it's fouled away. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Harper has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Oral Hershiser.
The pitcher, number 55, Oral Hershiser.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Gerard Dyson. He worked the walk to open up the ball game.
Gerard Dyson.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Williams brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Leading off the inning, James Paxton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swings through it for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Aviles, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So in now for Chicago, Adam Eaton. He topped out in his first trip. This is over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton will get the first shot when we return. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ted Williams. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Williams.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Kemp to the track, into the bleachers, and gone.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Chris Davis. And the fastball was swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Davis, who's often called Crush Davis. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Riding in once again, Oral Hershiser. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Eaton is under it. 2 down. Into the box now, Miles Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Harper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it. 1 down. Ready for another chance. James Paxton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Forsythe ranges to his right. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home fifth.
We're going to take.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Aviles. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. Kemp on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Nothing. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Elvis Andrus. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
In now is Adam Eaton.
Center fielder,
Popped him up.
Eaton.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Williams. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Ted Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Kemp is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Howie Kendrick will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line drive to center field, and Kendrick has a base hit. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Here's Gerard Dyson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate of crooked number going on the board.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar, as he grounds one briskly to short. Andrus has it on to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. And that. Tony Barnett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Ready once again, Reggie Jackson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Barnett has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here comes another 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So in now for Chicago, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Stanton moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another shot now, Justin Turner. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there.
So
this is going to be trouble out there in left center.
But yet so far.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and
you're in trouble now with the Big Mama Jumbo.
You've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Next for the Dodgers, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to right field. Reggie is there to put it away for out number 1. Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Eaton on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw in gets away from him. Throw to the plate goes right by him. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game so far, and the last thing anybody wants is for a misplayed ball to be the difference. But that's where we're at right now as the error leads to the go-ahead run.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. Williams is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. The next Cub up, Miles Harper, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Danny Echeverria is out of the dugout as a pinch hitter, so that means the end for Edinson Volquez. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1-2.
The 1-2. Popped him up. Valencia in foul ground.
Got him.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jose Aviles. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. This year against right-handed pitching, Aviles hits a little over the 270 mark. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
To first, Valencia moving to his right, a spin and a throw, and he is out on the tag. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up.
Nice.
Dodgers out in front, 2-1. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Jose Torres enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Oh, and that liner caught.
Sorry.
And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Reggie is after it. 2 down.
The pitcher number 40,
Jock Peterson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
number 31, Jock Peterson.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They still lead it 2-1.
Who's next? Who's next? Okay,
Eric Gagne takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
38, Eric Gagne.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Kemp is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now is Adam Eaton. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. They're going to work on getting that tying run home from second. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And Gagne's throwing gas now as he just reared up and threw it by him for strike 3. So striding in, Reggie Jackson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
The game is...
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Now a swing, and this should do it. Turner is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Thank you everybody for watching. You have been watching Mr. Shiny. This was episode
winning streak record and their rear
72. We will see you tomorrow.
Further and further away. We could say this now.
We will see you next time.
One of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Los Angeles Dodgers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tony Barnett wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Eric Gagne earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now.
We will see you soon.